Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Drain the Happiness. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it. This video is going to be my random opinions that nobody asked me for, or my I guess unpopular opinions. Some of them might be unpopular, I don't know. So yeah, just keep in mind, these are just my opinions. If you agree or disagree, that is perfectly fine. We're all entitled to our own opinion. Feel free to comment below whether you agree or disagree. Just keep it respectful, please. And let's go ahead and get into it. So the first opinion I have is Tony Goldwyn is the sexiest man on earth. Y'all, that man is so fine. He is so freaking handsome. And there's something about him that is just so magical. I know that's very random, and I don't care if he's old enough to be my dad. That man is Asian like fine wine. Like, he's Asian very well, and he is the most handsome man on this earth. And he's just, I'm like obsessed. If y'all don't know who that is, if y'all have watched Scandal, he plays President Fitzgerald Grant in the Scandal series. It was very popular, I think, back in like 2010. It's still popular now. People are still talking about it. I never really had cable in like 2010 because I didn't watch TV like that. Somebody had to park beside me when I'm trying to do a video. But it recently came on Tubi. That's the app where you could watch shows and movies for free of charge. So yeah, if you're trying to save some money, download Tubi, Tubi. And I started watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, this man is just handsome as hell. He's fine. And I'm like, now I'm a big fan of his. So yeah, the second opinion that I have is I don't trust people who are following me on social media or are friends with me on social media, especially people I know in person, and they watch every story that I post, like every story. They don't miss a story, right? But they never like any of my posts. And that might sound like petty or whatever, but I don't trust people like that, because especially if they're the ones that sent me a request. Because like, I don't see the point of us following each other. I don't see the point of us being friends on Facebook or whatever it is. If you watch, you literally look at every story that I have, and you never like any of my posts ever. That's very weird to me. Like, we might as well just unfollow each other. Like, why do you look at every story that I post, everyone, but you never like anything that I post? I'm not saying you have to like every single thing that I post. I'm not saying every freaking thing. You don't have to comment on everything I post. I just think that's strange to me. I feel like you're just being nosy. I feel like you're being nosy. Yeah, that's very strange to me. This is my opinion. Let's see. I feel like my third opinion is I feel like every job in 2024 should offer weekly pay. Like, these jobs need to get with the times. That may become from me, working agency. When I used to work agency, I got paid every week. Even sometimes I would get paid the next day. With certain agencies, they do like your daily pay. And I just feel like, if we work so hard for our money, why is it the standard to we have to wait 2 weeks to see our money? You know what I'm saying? I feel like nowadays jobs, if they wanted to, they could pay every week. They could make that happen. I think every job can make that happen. It makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially for people like us that we really work hard for our money, and we got bills and stuff. I know, like, getting paid every week, when I was getting paid every week, it really made a difference, and it helped me save more. And I feel like everybody should get paid at least every week, every Friday, or whatever day. That should be the normal thing. I know some jobs do that, but it's still, most jobs that I know of, they still only do like they get paid every 2 weeks. And I feel like every week should be the new standard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every week that should be the new standard. Yeah. My PRN job does pay me every week, but my main job pays every 2 weeks. So, like I said, it makes a difference getting paid every week versus every 2 weeks. For me, it made a big difference. So yeah, I feel like every job should pay every week now. That should be the normal thing now. And let's see, the fourth opinion that I have is, Miracle Whip is way, way, way better than Duke's mayonnaise. Now, I'm in the South, so if you're from the South, it's this like debate of, everybody says, Duke's mayonnaise, nothing beats Duke's mayonnaise when you're making a sandwich or whatever you're using mayonnaise for, ain't nothing like Duke's mayonnaise. Miracle Whip tastes way better to me. Miracle Whip has like this tangy type of flavor to me, and it tastes way better. It has more flavor. Like, I will pick Miracle Whip every time over Duke's mayonnaise. And the last opinion I have, some of y'all might not like this opinion, I don't know, but I think that it is a flex now, or I think it's better to be married before you have kids. No offense to anybody that's had kids that before they got married, or has got kids and is not married, but I feel like if you can, it's better to be married first and then have kids. And I think in my community, we've made it so normal to have kids, before you're married. Like, people will ask me, "Oh, you don't want no kids? When you want to have kids?" But nobody asks me like, "Oh, when you getting married?" Like, you would think they would ask me that first. Back in the day, it was the standard to get married before you have kids, and I feel like I said, my community has just made it too normal and too glamorized to be a baby mama. And then some people never get married, and like, marriage is way more than just a piece of paper. You're legally, like, when you're married, you're legally bonded to somebody. There are rights that you legally have versus if you're just boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, when it comes to the law doesn't care that you've been with this man for so long, you've helped build this man up, you've done this for this man and that for a man. It don't matter. If you are not married to him, you are single by law. So I think being a wife, or being a husband, that holds a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? That's like an honor. And it's just better to be married before you have kids, if you can. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that shows what kind of man you're with. You know what I'm saying? Because it is an honor to have, for a man to give you his last name. I feel like that is a honor. You know what I'm saying? And I would just want that honor before I get pregnant for somebody, go through childbirth, and all of that. So I just don't understand, like, if you're gonna have kids with somebody, why not marry them if you think they're a good person? Like, because when you think about it, when you have kids with somebody, you really, if you're a good parent, if you're an involved parent, you're still tied to that person for the rest of your life, whether y'all together or not, because it goes past the age of 18. A lot of people like to say, 18 years, but being a parent goes way past. If you're a good parent involved in your children's life, it's going to go way past 18. you're gonna have grandchildren together. When your kids have kids, y'all gonna be tied to not only your child, but then your grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be tied to that person for the rest of your life if you're in your child's life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you should be careful who you have kids by. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like, just don't have kids by anybody. And I was with somebody a while back, a long time ago, and he was like, he wanted to get married, but he wants to have kids first. And I don't understand that. But I know, like, some guys, they'll say that to women. So the women think, oh, okay, well, let me have his baby, and then we'll get married. And then it never happens, and he just turned the girl into, like, another baby mama. So anyway, my ideal would be to be married before I have kids. I don't know. I want to have a husband and have the same. I want us all to have the same last name and be, I guess, a real family on paper. You know what I'm saying? When you're married to somebody, there's certain rights that you have automatically. Just think about. I know if y'all have seen that movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, right? And they're at the hospital, and Charles is on life support, and the woman that's Helen, even though Charles kicked her to the curb, he was still legally married to her. And then his new girl came to the hospital, and the doctor came out and was like, what you want us to do? Do you want us to try to save him or take him off life support? And the new girl was like, he ain't gonna have. But the new girl was like, just take him off life support. And Helen was like, no, don't do everything that you can for him. And the lawyer was there, and he was like, well, you have to listen to the wife. Because legally, even though he left her, they haven't divorced yet. So legally, Helen is still his wife. So she has to say so. So you got to really, really think about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you want to be the person that they go to if something like that was to happen. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be looking for the wife, or they're going to be looking for the husband. Like, okay, what you want us to do, ma'am? You want us to take your husband off life support? Do you want us to keep him on life support? And you calling the shots because you're legally his wife. You're bond to him legally. So I think that's just that's an honor, and it's a special thing. And marriage is a beautiful thing when it's done the right way. So that's just something that I would want to have before I have kids. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Those are my 5 random opinions. Feel free to comment below, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.